since 1905. In Lincoln and Grand Island and online at sartorheyman.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. 93.7 The Ticket Sports News go now.
This is Rudy Gress IV with your Ticket Sports Update. Around Major League Baseball, pitchers and catchers have officially reported, signaling the start of spring training and the road to opening day. Position players will be arriving shortly as full squad workouts ramp up across Arizona and Florida. It's the first real checkpoint of the season. Early bullpen sessions, live batting practice, and roster battles starting to take shape as teams evaluate depth and rotation spots heading into 2026. On the Nebraska basketball front, the Huskers dropped a tough one last night, falling 80-77 in overtime to Purdue at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nebraska battled back late to force the extra period, but second-chance opportunities proved costly. Head coach Fred Hoiberg said after the game, "When you give a team that many extra bullets, it's hard to come out on top." The loss tightens things up in the Big Ten standings as the Huskers continue their push down the stretch of conference play. Looking ahead, Husker softball opens play tomorrow at the Shriners Children's Clearwater Invitational in Clearwater, Florida. Nebraska begins with a 9 a.m. matchup against number 12 LSU on ESPN2, followed by a 3 p.m. game against number 20 Georgia, streaming on ESPN+. In gymnastics, Nia Kraus earned Big Ten Co-Specialist of the Week honors after posting a pair of career-high 9.925 scores on beam and bars at Iowa. Her performance helped Nebraska record multiple season-high team scores. And for all the latest sports news and updates, keep it tuned right here to 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt.
Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Window World Wednesday, February the 11th, with two-time champion Todd Euler. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Euler being a little bit later, but
those aren't his whoops.
It's not his whoops, but it's Bock the Blackshirt to start the show off. Bock, we'll have a guest today at the 2 o'clock hour.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this. It'll be very interesting. Janiah Story going to come in with us. Lincoln Northeast athlete over there as a girls wrestler, has over 100 victories already in her career. So obviously very interested to kind of dive into that, as it is obviously a sport that is on the come up.
On the come up, on the rise. We'll have a shot, talk with her and her father later on in the show at the 2 o'clock hour. Well, Bock, Nebraska football releases the spring game time, Bock, presented by FNBO.
Thank you, FNBO.
At 11 a.m. Bock, a real scrimmage this year is what we're hearing. Something different from the Husker games we had last year, which was probably going to be a one and done thing, Bock. General admission, Bock, $5. Will be $5 from February 19th through March 22nd. Before the ticket prices increases to $10 from March 23rd till the 27th. General admissions ticket on game day or the game day of the spring game will be $20.
Interesting.
Club tickets will be sold from $10 from 19th of February to March 22nd before they increase to $20 the week of the game and $30 on game day.
Yeah. Don't wait till game day to get your tickets. You better decide before if you're going to go. That's very interesting. And an option here, and I don't know if it's, over the years, I think it's more often than not been $10. So that's kind of the sweet spot between March 23rd and 27th. But if you wait to the last minute, it'll cost you $20, like you said. Remember, most of these spring games across the country are free. Nebraska is able to cash in and make a little bit of extra money for another home game here, basically. Right. And so that's an interesting detail to all of this, is that you got a chance. It's just interesting because you look at it one way, it's like, well, they're trying to make more money off of it, and probably so. That's the business's idea. But you have an opportunity to even buy it for cheaper this year for $5. If you can get it done here from the 19th, February 9th. I mean, you got more than a month to do that if you plan to go to the spring game. So,
or you could wait the game day and spend $30.
You can, yeah. So very interesting there. I know they've also got. They mentioned the other events that day. Sometimes they like to tie it in and make way. I think part of this, the 11 a.m. kickoff, is just in case there is an Elite Eight game involving Nebraska basketball, which we know is a possibility. And those Elite Eight games are later on in the evening. But they've also got baseball against Indiana that day at Hawks Field, and softball against UCLA that day at Bowling Stadium. So you can kind of make a whole day out of it, maybe even 3 events. Obviously, wouldn't be able to travel to the Elite Eight. If you're going to plan on doing that, you might miss the spring game. But, I mean, you could go as hard in the paint if you want to, as far as making that a complete Husker sports day for yourself.
Yeah, Bach. I don't know what the day consists of with all that, but you do have softball, baseball. Hopefully, we'll be in the Elite Eight. And speaking of Elite Eight, let's just jump right into it, Bach. Nebraska basketball team falls short to Purdue last night at the Pinnacle Bank Arena. After rallying from 22 points down, Bach, they fall 80-77. Bach, I started off listening to it on the radio, and then I had to go to the TV. Not a great first half. Tried to get sparks. You just got when you meet a team that has the same tempo or a tempo higher than yours, Bach, it kind of puts the team in shock. That's what it looked like to me, because I was in shock how fast of a tempo that Purdue was out there having against the team not on their home court. When we talk about that part, Bach, first half was a total disaster for Nebraska. Started to make a move. I was sitting at a friend's house, and I said at the 12-10 mark, if you're going to make a run, Bach, you have to make that run now. Nebraska made that run, Bach. It didn't look so good for a minute. Didn't look good. Then we came back. When you start off 14-1, then you get in a hole in not in overtime, but then when you get right back in that hole right after the first half, going to the second half, it didn't know how to end it, Bach. I mean, it was a great game to me. No complaints. I would never complain against a bunch of guys who goes out there and give it their all, especially to fight back from what they fought back from, and to give it up to Fred Hoiberg, who's a hell of a coach, man. And you know, I'm not going to let this third loss of the season mess up the rest of the year. I mean, this still has 8 games to go. We still have a good future ahead of us in the tournament. So I'm just looking forward to what they can do the rest of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was a very interesting game. A lot of different emotions certainly going throughout it. I mean, especially at the beginning, you could kind of feel like, okay, this is just not Nebraska's night. I mean, because Purdue was hitting everything out of the gate. Nebraska was missing everything. And so it was 14-1, I think, to start the game. And so Nebraska had to fight back. Of course, they're down 40-24 at halftime. Eventually, that ballooned to a 22-point deficit. And so, you know, this was about that fight and continuing that and bringing it back into play. This certainly was not the cleanest of games, the best. You know, there's definitely many parts throughout it. We could say every little single play between, you know, fouls being called or not being called, DeMarcus Lawrence falling over, free throws for Nebraska and both Purdue that could have gone in by 80, you know, several 80+% free throw shooters missing fouls at certain times. So it was just a wild one. And it was amazing to watch Nebraska come back. I was talking to DP about it on the previous show. moral victory and all that sort of stuff. You generally like that, but I'll tell you this, it felt like a top 15 matchup. And at one time in that game, obviously it didn't feel that. It felt like, okay, this is Nebraska's just their off night. They're not going to get it going. As well as Purdue came out shooting to begin with, they did not really shoot all that well from beyond the arc for a lot of the remainder of the game. Now, CJ Cox was hitting a few daggers, but even he was 3 of 10 from the field from beyond the arc. Fletcher Lawyer, over 40% three-point shooter, had several open looks to try to end that thing at the end of regulation. In overtime, was 4 of 17 from beyond the arc. Purdue finished 13 of 46 from deep for 28%. And even at halftime, even though Purdue came out shooting well at halftime, their averages kind of came down to 26% from beyond the arc going into halftime, which I think would surprise a lot of people considering they were up 40-24. So, at times, again, I don't know. I don't know if it was a great strategy to leave Fletcher Lawyer as open as he was through a lot of that. More often than not, a 40+% three-point shooter is going to hit that. He also, so I mean, again, this was not a perfectly played game one way or the other, but it was a scrappy performance from Nebraska. And I think, maybe wasn't the outcome we all wanted, but I think further showed that Nebraska belongs in the conversation at the top in the Big Ten. Now, that's kind of where this does kind of put you back on earth, right? Where we're going through, hey, is Nebraska going to win the Big Ten regular season? Are they going to win the tournament? How many games are, they're going to make the Final Four, Elite Eight, all this sort of talk. Nebraska kind of is a little bit back down to earth. Now, 21-3 is not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be hard to come back and win a Big Ten regular season title. And now you see with these games, whereas everything was kind of going right for Nebraska earlier in the season, now you drop one to Michigan and Illinois and, and now Purdue. And you can see, how, it's one thing in to get that streak and to put Nebraska on the map and all that sort of stuff. And that was fun, a ride of the life that we won't remember, that we won't soon forget. But the next step is to take that next step. And when you're talking about championships, like we're starting to get in that conversation, these are the type of games you have to pull out. Now let's head over to Todd Euler, who's in the studio and went to Pinnacle Bank Arena for the first time since what year was it?
1993.
Yes. And I should say Pinnacle Bank Arena. Of course, that wasn't there. But yeah, a Husker basketball game for the first time since 93.
It was awesome. It'd been a bit. I just never had a real reason to go.
At least I've been the one before that. Good Lord, man.
We got in free with our student ID in 93, and I went, and I think Pikowski was on that team.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
don't try to name it. That's too long ago.
Even our
brain cell
Strickland was on that team, I believe at that time. So because I remember watching Eric Strickland, well, like not watching him, but he was like the dude in Nebraska when it came to football and basketball. So I always kind of followed him, and he was a little bit older than me, so I'm pretty sure he was on that team too.
Yeah, in 93, Eric Strickland, Mikey Moore.
It was at the Devaney Center. It was a long ways away from my dorm, and it was cold, so we weren't walking over there very. I did it one time, and it just never really had a reason to go back. You guys know I'm not a huge NBA fan. I'm not a gigantic basketball fan in general, but I was like, man, Purdue at home. I've never seen them play at Pinnacle.
The
crowd was awesome.
Yeah,
it was. It was. I sat in section 213, row 1, nobody in front of me, right at the thing, seat 1 and 2. It's great. Great atmosphere. Obviously, didn't start out. I started thinking, man, I'm a jinx. Like, of course, they're going to play their worst game when I decide to show up, and even I came in and Sorensen called me a jinx. He's like, you're the reason we lost because you went to a game. But
how dare him?
He think he's blaming everybody but himself. It's just always Jake's fault.
What did you think when they was down at halftime? Did you thought it was over, or
think about leaving?
Would you think about leaving?
Yeah, I've gotten asked this question several times today. It ran through my head to leave because I'm like, maybe if I leave, they'll win. And then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna hang around. Like, I really had that been an 8:00 start game, I probably would have left. But I was like, it's the 6:00. I was gonna get home before 9. And then the whole section next to me left. There was probably like 35 people out of this section right next to me had left. And me and all the guys around us were like, we're sure glad we didn't leave now. You know, it was, yeah, it entered my mind, Terrell, that maybe I should just make my way to my vehicle and back to the apartment. But I stayed. I got to see it all. I'm glad I did. It was what a roller coaster of emotions. You know, once again, not a huge basketball fan by any means, but obviously a huge Husker fan. And to see him just kind of, I mean, it was like we couldn't do anything right. You know, we couldn't get we couldn't get a defensive rebound. It seemed like at some point, it was like, man, everything's going wrong. And then just to watch the grit of this team claw themselves way back into it, it didn't hurt that Purdue started missing some shots, and you know, but they didn't miss any real contested shots. They were mainly wide open.
Yeah, a lot of them,
which was interesting because, you know, I have watched ever since. What game did I watch them play? North Dakota, maybe. Like I started watching them when they beat North Dakota. Like okay,
after the Illinois win, kind of.
Okay, so I did watch it. I watched the Wisconsin game was the first one I watched.
Okay,
Wisconsin and then Illinois, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Wisconsin game was the first one because I'm like, all right, they're winning a lot. I'm going to watch, and then I was like, man, every time I watch Nebraska play basketball on TV, they lose, so that streak's over, obviously. But so I was like, what? You know, now I show up and they're going to get blown out of their home court, but. It was a lot of fun. Crowd got rowdy, especially there at the end, and unfortunate. Must have been some water on the floor. Whatever.
Yeah.
How do you know that he's getting? You know, just unclimactic finish, right? It was just.
It was right there, yeah, about to be.
You know, we've got 4 seconds left, but what a game to go to for the first one back. I'll be back. It's a great experience. I didn't pay too much for my tickets either, so
that always helps.
Yeah, that helps. I mean, it's still more than I thought. Like, I think a month ago, you probably could have got them a lot cheaper than what I paid for them.
Over, let me see, over or under 50?
Over
or under 75?
Just under.
That's about it. That's right there.
All right,
like $74.50 with all the fees and stuff. I think. There was $60 a ticket, then
the fees, of course. Yeah,
on like their 14. I think it was $74.75 a ticket.
Walking through this aisle one,
but I got
put a fee on there.
That was that was the only tickets available for that price, and the next ones were $135 a ticket. I was like, I ain't paying that.
Yeah,
right. Like, yeah, and those were actually higher than where I got to sit. So I snagged them. I'm like, yeah, I'm taking these right now. And it said even on SeatGeek, like, unbelievable deal, you know.
Was the arena packed? Up in the 300s? Could you tell?
I was 213.
You're at 200.
It was packed.
Yeah, okay.
It was packed.
Yeah.
There wasn't an empty seat until, you know, about 10 minutes left in the second half.
People started to give up. Yeah.
Like I said, there's probably 35 people out of the section right next to me that were like gone. And I don't know how this happens to me, but every time I go to a Husker game, no matter what, there's always somebody sitting behind you that thinks they understand Division I athletics at a different level than everybody else, especially if you've ever played Division I sports. These guys, I couldn't handle half the things they were saying.
You see him.
It drives me nuts. Do you get that?
Did you speak up? Did you say
no?
Anything?
I don't.
No, you couldn't
I never
do it.
say anything. I mean,
why you didn't flex your muscles, man?
Nah, man. I was
like, you should have pulled out one of those pythons and say, "Hey, don't get it twisted."
During the little dance cam thing, you know, they were showing people different dance, and I was trying to get the bouncers
there you go.
I couldn't get on the big screen. But yeah, just
you
it
should have
seems
took
like
the shirt off.
No, well, there was guys taking their shirt off.
See?
I'm still recovering from back surgery, not quite to taking the shirt off shape yet. We're working on it slowly but surely. But yeah, it was it always seems my luck. Like these two guys sitting behind me, and I think they're season ticket holders. They were talking because I kind of overheard. They were like, "Yeah, we started up at the top row here, and now we're," and I'm like, "Okay, cool. So they must be season ticket holders." You know, I don't know how much basketball they actually know, because it was brutal listening to them talk. Wow, I would have done this. Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
You know, and you're just going.
Sound like some buddies that played on Bock
Yeah.
High School basketball team.
Yeah, right. And it's just you just kind of shake your head and go, you guys have no clue how fast that is down there right now. Like you wouldn't even have a clue what to do if they handed you a basketball on a Division I basketball court. You know, but it is what it is, and that's part of being a fan. And you know, I just always go and look and just, you know, look for who's playing well. I just love the grit. Like I said, I don't know how else to explain it. The grit of this team. They just never give up. They're always, you know, getting after it, hitting, you know, obviously they kind of live and die by the three. And obviously in the first half, we couldn't, I think Rank threw up an air ball at one point. I don't know if that was in the first half or second half. I know he had a major air ball, so that wasn't good. But it was neat. It was a great experience. Definitely go again. I don't know they don't have too many more home games, do they?
Let's see. With their remaining games here, they'll have Northwestern this Saturday, Penn State on the 21st, Maryland on the 25th, and Iowa for senior night on March 8th.
Four more home games. So yeah, maybe get to one of those. A lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, let's go to break, man. We'll talk more Nebraska basketball when we come back. 93.7 The Ticket, Bock the Blackshirt, Win the World Wednesday with two-time national champion Todd Euler. Whoop, whoop. We'll be right back.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2025 Ford F-150 for $199 per month.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1007055. Previous service loader. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 6,800 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 3/31/26. See dealer for details.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
If you don't have Valentine's Day plans this year, strike up some romance at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards. Head to Madsen's on Saturday, February 14th for the second ever Love on the Lanes, a live stage-front dating show like Lincoln's never seen. The show starts at 8 p.m. live on the bowling lanes with audience participation, hilarious Q&As, and unexpected twists. Reserve VIP your standard seating by emailing sarah@madsonslincoln.com or check out their Facebook page. Come for the love, stay for the laughs, and leave with memories or a match on Valentine's Day at Madson's.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Get inspired at the 54th Annual Home and Garden Show, February 13th through the 15th at Sandhills Global Event Center in Lincoln. $10 admission. Let the experts bring your home projects to life. Learn more at hbal.org.
Back Nine Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. The weather in the winter months is cold, windy, and as unpredictable as a tee shot on the 450-yard par 4. With top-of-the-line full-swing simulators and a PGA teaching professional, Back Nine Golf is there to help you improve your game and lower your score. Back Nine Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for members. Learn about Back Nine's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back Nine Golf, your premier indoor golf and events destination.
Gentlemen, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Don't be that guy running to the store for flowers and a card on your way home. Let Sartor Heyman Jewelers help you be a hero this Valentine's Day. We have great gifts in store now, and if you spend $129, we'll throw in a free bouquet of roses. Give her what she really wants this year and let us do the rest. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1905. In Lincoln and Grand Island and online at sartorheyman.com.
Bundle up, bring your crew, and make this winter one for the books with Bock Fest on Saturday, February 21st at Beer House. Enjoy winter brews that will tangle with your taste buds, polka dancing, games like Hammerschlagen and Stein Stamina, and more. Bock beer will be flowing, and sausages and pretzels will be available for purchase. Doors open at 11 a.m. and the party goes outside until 6 p.m. before moving inside. VIP tickets are $75, but just $10 gets you in the door. Buy your tickets today at beerhousene.com for Bockfest on Saturday, February 21st.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Bock and the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. What in the world, Wednesday with two-time national champion Todd Euler. Todd Euler, I got a question I've been asking everybody this week.
All right.
Are you a Valentine's guy, Day man? When is the right age to stop buying Valentine's Day gifts?
For who?
Anybody.
For your significant other.
Oh. Well,
He's not going to do it. Is there an age?
No. I meant for my kids, right? We used to always get them from my kids are older now, so
yeah.
I'll probably get my two grandbabies a Valentine's gift, but I don't know. I suppose it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
I've never really been that too into Valentine's. I just think it's the rose and chocolate.
Valentine's Day is
money.
Fake as Groundhog Day, because look at the weather for Bach. Have you seen the weather for the next 10 days?
Yeah, look, is it nice?
Yeah, look at it, Bach. 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Groundhog who?
You think we were in March?
That groundhog was wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, all these different days that's made up.
Yeah.
Who said it's supposed to be Groundhog Day? Who says it's supposed to be Valentine's Day?
St. Valentine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
The little dude with the
Cupid.
Yeah, Cupid. That's it. Yeah. I don't know. Obviously Christmas, depending on kind of your faith, right? Like, I mean, Christmas is to me part of my faith, but there's obviously then the Santa Claus part of it, right? Which is, it took me until I was about 40 years old to figure out Santa Claus wasn't real. But, I
think I found out when I was probably 12.
I was
10,
like,
11.
I was probably 10.
Yeah.
When I found all the gifts in my parents' trunk of the car, I'm like,
yeah. I found my daddy stomping on the base of the fireplace. He stuck his foot in the ashes and then stepped on the wood. I mean the bricks right there so it can be a footprint like Santa Claus came down the chimney. Get out of here, Dad. I should get you for that now.
So I think a lot of them are made up, and obviously Valentine's Day is, to me, just a marketing ploy for companies to sell more flowers and candy and cards. And I think Hallmark's done a great job.
Every day is Valentine's Day, damn near, though, if you look at it.
Yeah. I mean, if that's how you look at your significant other, yeah.
I mean, if I got to go out there and buy you food just for one day, I buy you food every day.
Yeah.
You know what makes it special on the 14th when I do it on the 15th, the 13th, the 10th, the 11th, the 1st. You know what I'm saying, Bob? Not trying to be
Bob's still young.
I still got to celebrate Valentine's Day. Yeah.
He's more newly married than myself.
Yeah.
So.
Big Daddy Travis says, this is false spring. We will have at least 2 weeks of frozen thunder.
Yeah, I think it's you always get nervous when February's like this because that means March typically is not going to be.
It can't get any worse than this in March. I've been here for 10 Marches now, so March is not that bad. I don't care about a little snowstorm in March. You know, it doesn't last long.
I'm just telling you this. It's not going to be a little snowstorm. What's his name's right. It's going to be a week, 10 days of.
We're going to get dumped on at one point
in March when we don't want it to be, right? Like,
is the fact.
It seems like it just
2086 says the fact that people believe in a rodent for weather is crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I don't know.
I mean, dogs seem to have some sort of idea of weather, at least when it's currently going on. But yeah, predicting of it.
So do cattle. Have you
Thanks
seen
for the curse.
Yeah.
The curse
cattle kind of huddle up in a corner when the storm's coming, that kind of stuff.
Give the animals a little bit of credit, but that's as it's ongoing. They're not predicting it.
Yeah, they're not saying, hey, in a week.
I mean, March is always kind of.
It's always hit or miss.
It's always like it's the, rainy days in March.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's getting to turn the page in March a lot. You still have your 40s, kind of 30s days, but when you start getting to the 60s every day, that's when you know it's here.
Yeah.
Especially when it's in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then I can start back riding my scooter, save on some gas.
You're not riding your scooter right now?
No. Why would I?
Trent rides his scooter. Probably not as far as
I seen a young lady. She had to be probably she was an athlete because she had a Nebraska gear with a Nebraska book bag. Probably 7:30 this morning. I looked out the window. I looked at my clock because I said it's 27 degrees and she don't have any sleeves on.
She have sleeves on?
No, just take just a shirt, short sleeve shirt.
Trent wears his winter jacket. And he's out there at 5:30 in the morning going to weights.
Oh, Dad says I want to shout out to my daughter Olivia, who turns 23 today. Happy birthday, Olivia. All right. Big Daddy Travis said I will enjoy going. I will enjoy this for now though. Going to Pioneer Sunday with the wife for a quick 9.
Quick 9 holes. So golf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, quick 9. Pioneers. I love that course.
I don't know. I'm ready.
The first 5 holes in a row one time there.
I'm ready for fishing this year. This year is my fishing year.
Guys, I'm excited to play golf. I didn't get to play at all last year.
You're too uptight. I mean,
you never see me play golf, bro.
You're uptight. You're top of your body.
Can you drive pretty well?
I hit the ball well.
Yeah.
At it now. It's been a year since I've been able to swing a club without pain, so I'm looking forward to it. Been really working in the gym, try. You'd be surprised, Terrell, at how well I play golf.
Happy Gilmore can play golf. You can play golf. So
that's
that's
fake too. That's fake. It was funny you say that because Trent just sent me a Snapchat. They got a simulator over there, and he'd hold out, so he's getting ready for golf season as well.
Golf simulator over there.
Nice.
Yeah, at the facility.
I bet you they do.
They do.
They need a tackling simulator over there. They don't need a golf simulator. They need a tackling simulator and a running back simulator. So we can get ready for spring and see everything that's going on. All right, Bach. Wisconsin down Illinois. So that's pretty good for us, Bach. That'll put us in a tie right quick with Illinois and Purdue in a 3-way tie.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that it helps out a little bit, right? As Nebraska, as we kind of turn our attention to maybe going after the Big Ten title, Nebraska now does that. All the ranked games are out of the way. Now Iowa is borderline ranked in the coaches poll, but should be favored in
beat them by 50.
Yeah, it'd be nice. But favored in them. So yeah, you look at the top. The problem here again is going to be Michigan. Michigan is 12-1 in conference play. They obviously have the tiebreaker over Nebraska as well. So it's going to be difficult. Now, they do have 3 more games against ranked opponents themselves within the Big Ten. They have at Purdue. They have also got UCLA at home, who's one of the hotter teams in the Big Ten. They've got at Illinois here on the 27th of February, and then they close out with Michigan State. So still within the realm of possibility, but obviously Michigan well-positioned more than anybody else to win that Big Ten title.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun race to the end here, especially with Michigan having to play 3 ranked teams, with 2 of them on the road, 1 at home. Like you said, so they lose those 3 games. We went out. We're right there, depending what Illinois does, right? And Purdue.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a fun little race in the Big Ten to see who can actually pull it off at the end here. Obviously, Michigan in the driver's seat, though.
And it's interesting, Illinois, who is, like you said, but they're 2 games behind Michigan. They only have 1 ranked team left, which is Michigan. So, having a chance there specifically for Illinois, despite losing last evening. But yeah, it'll be a good race.
We're tied with Illinois, right?
Illinois is 11-3. We're 10-3, so we're half a game behind them. They played 1 more.
But if we both end up with the same, we got one. We
split.
Then what?
I'm not sure. I'd have to go look what the next tiebreaker would be. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just looking at what happens then, because obviously Michigan beat us and Purdue beat us, and we only played 1 game, right?
Yeah.
But we beat Michigan State.
Right.
We only played them once,
and we're tied with them. So if it came down to that,
so we would have the head-to-head. But when you play Illinois at home and away, and it's split, it's weird that we won on the road and they won on the road. But pretty interesting. I wonder what that tiebreaker would be.
Yeah, I'm looking
a coin.
Flip a coin.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Just don't ask ACC football, because they'll come up with the wrong choice.
Raphael Davis came up with his top 5 Big Ten Defensive Players of the Year candidate, and we got us 1 on there, boys.
What?
I'll read the 5 out. Jeremy Fields Jr., he's on that list. Langston Reynolds from Minnesota's on the list. CJ Cox, we did see him last night. The guy who can shoot some threes. Michigan's Ade Marar, he's on there. And Nebraska, Sam Hoiberg is on the list.
Sammy boy.
I would vote for Sammy. I would vote for Sammy. Sammy's a tough little cookie, man. He's very feisty on the court when we talk about his playing style. Hustles more than, I could probably say, 120% is the way he hustles down the court. Yeah, and just a great guy. Nothing wrong to be said about Sam, but I think he can do it. I think he can win the Big Ten Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, I think so too. He makes me think of Mighty Mouse or Speedy Gonzalez, or
that net that bothers you.
Yeah,
when you sleep.
That too, right? But he just is everywhere. And it's just always working, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, currently second in the Big Ten in steals per game with 2. I mean, we know he can go off and get plenty of them. But yeah, I mean, some of that other
had a big one last night. I mean,
it
was a big one.
Competition will be stiff there though as well. Eddie Mara, like you mentioned, he's almost. I mean, he's 7'3" or whatever it is, but he's at 2.7, almost 3 blocks a game. So quite a rim protector. We'll see what they do. Eddie Mara is 7'3".
Yeah. Now the thing that we couldn't help ourselves with yesterday in that game was rebounding, because they had a 20+ something lead in the rebounder in the rebound department.
Ended up being 17, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So those guys are very. That was a great. It wasn't nothing different about that Purdue team. It was just their hustle, their quickness to.
Well, sometimes it's how the ball bounces off the rim too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, we didn't get a lot of favorable
most of theirs was over the back though. If you look at some of it, it was over the back stuff. We didn't get a call really down in that 15-second range when we got that was over the back. I think another one they missed, the jump ball at the end of the game.
The jump ball was pretty.
The water on the court, that was whatever, somebody shook their hair or something for that young man to slip like that. But for two people to slip like that in the same spot, three
Garcia and Sam Hoiberg slipped as well.
Well, I'm not going to play the blame game. It's still a long way to go.
Shot at the win. Had a free throw for the win.
Missed the free throw for the win. There's a lot of things that we can blame it on. But I don't think
Sorensen cheered loud enough.
That could have been it. Yeah.
Well, I'm just surprised that not surprised, but so happy the comeback was on TV, because I called my cousin from Georgia. He's like, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm watching the Nebraska game." He said, "The game is blow." He said, "It's a blowout." I said, "It's in overtime, buddy. You watching the wrong game."
Watching the wrong game.
But I'm glad Nebraska was able to show people what they was capable of doing, how much heart they had, how much passion they had, how much that home crowd was able to be there for them to get them back in the game, and just keep supporting.
On my drive home, my daughter texted me. She's like, "Oh my goodness, we turned it off at half."
Oh yeah,
you missed a good game. She goes, "Looks like it." Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Well, not to lean on it too much, but I do think it is worth mentioning those numbers. Like you said, 54 rebounds to 37.
Right.
So that's a 37 rebound advantage, specifically offensive rebounds. Purdue had 21, where Nebraska had 6. And then individually, Trey Kaufman-Wren had 19 rebounds in the game. That is quite impressive. And Oscar Clough, who was a huge problem just altogether, had 14 and 10 offensive rebounds.
He was hanging on the rim a little long there, too.
He did hang on there. Yeah, there should have been a tech. Absolutely.
The second one for sure. The first one was, I get why he hung on it, but then he hung on it extra long. And then he did it again not too long after. I'm like, why are they not teeing this guy up? But it is what it is.
All right, let's go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit Super Bowl with Todd.
It happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was in it?
Well, we might not talk about the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Just teasing.
Yeah, he got CTE right now.
Bad Bunny.
93.7 The Ticket. Bock The Blackshirt. Window World Wednesday with two-time national champion Todd Euler. We are powered
by
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brad.
Excavating.
We'll be right back.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Back Nine Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. The weather in the winter months is cold, windy, and as unpredictable as a tee shot on the 450-yard par 4. With top-of-the-line full-swing simulators and a PGA teaching professional, Back Nine Golf is there to help you improve your game and lower your score. Back Nine Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for members. Learn about Back Nine's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back Nine Golf, your premier indoor golf and events destination.
If you're tired of the dieting circuit paradox but still want to look, feel, and perform better, you need to get to Nutrition Authority and ask about our nutrition coaching featuring LifeBase. LifeBase takes a complex world of nutrition and makes it simple with real results that last. Stop in to learn more or check us out on mynutritionauthority.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their contact us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
Get inspired at the 54th Annual Home and Garden Show, February 13th through the 15th at Sandhills Global Event Center in Lincoln. $10 admission. Let the experts bring your home projects to life. Learn more at hbal.org.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating
and electrical.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations. For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
We are back in studio here on Bock the Blackshirt on 93.7 The Ticket. It's myself, Jake Balkovin, and Terrell is out of the room for a moment, getting ready for our guest at the top of the hour. Jania's Story and her father will be jumping in with us. She's got more than 100 victories in girls wrestling.
That's awesome.
Which I know you're a huge fan of, Euler. Yeah. So that'll be fun when we get to that at 2. But I did want to give you an opportunity here to get the Euler report.
I just hope she doesn't take me down.
Oh, she might, yeah.
Yeah, the Euler report. So, I don't, not a lot going on. Obviously, with this weather, we're installing all over the place. We're getting caught up, so it's really good. So less wait time. If you call us now, let us come out, do a free consultation, no pressure. We're just going to give you our best price right out the gate. There's no tricks, no buy this, hey, if you buy today, you're going to get more off. We believe in doing business the right way. Here's our price. This is what it's going to be, and we're going to stand behind that. And that's what makes Window World different. We highest quality stuff you can get at the best price. So give us a call or go to our website, windowworldlincoln.com. Set up your free quote. Like I said, no pressure whatsoever. I'd love to come out, give you a quote on your house. We do windows, we do siding, we do doors, we do roofing, gutters, soffit, fascia. We're out at a house right now doing all the windows, all the siding, all the gutters, all the soffit, all the fascia. This week, they started today. We'll probably have that house wrapped up by Saturday. The hardest part's getting all the measurements, getting that done. That takes some time. And then everything's custom made here in the USA, right? So it's all American made product, and then get shipped to us, and we get you on the schedule to get you installed, and away we go. So make sure you do that. Otherwise, once again, we said my first Husker basketball game since 93. I might have went to one in 94, but I just remember going to one. It was a lot of fun. Super Bowl, we'll talk probably some of that. Very non-entertaining for me being a Chiefs fan. I did watch it. What I love to hear more is the commentary on the dreadful play from Drake May. And I just kind of like, really? I mean, I get it, but like that defense absolutely, I mean, gets all the credit for Drake May's bad play. Like, to me,
they're all over him anytime he dropped back.
He had no chance whatsoever. Kudos to the Seahawks. That defense might be one of the better defenses, and that's the first time I watched them play. I got to see a couple plays of the Rams game, but it's the first time I watched them play a full game. And I mean, just like if you're putting a team together, that's where you want to start, with a defense like that. And in an era of the NFL where it's so much about offensive stats and all that stuff, defense still wins championships. If you think about back to when Nebraska was the best last, it was our defense, right? It wasn't necessarily our offense that got the job done. Sam Darnold, in my opinion, ranks in the top 10 of worst quarterbacks to ever win a Super Bowl. I don't think he's very good. I think he managed to not lose the game and get in his defense. Just, they kicked like 17 field goals. I don't know.
5 of them. Yeah.
It seems like 17. Sam Darnold, he did enough to not lose the game.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Peyton Manning type effort or a Tom Brady type or obviously a Patrick Mahomes type effort, right?
Didn't get MVP, right?
Right. Well, who did?
Kenneth Walker, the running back.
Yeah, absolutely. Kenneth Walker, what a dude. I had to look up. I'm like, man, why is his name Michigan State guy?
Oh,
yeah. Wow, that dude runs hard. And I don't know if you saw his quads, but Saquon Barkley and him look a lot alike, in my opinion. They run a lot alike, just downhill, and can make you miss. So there was fun things to watch with the game, but obviously it was pretty much one-sided. So, but other than that, just it was my daughter's birthday. She turned 19. My youngest, my baby's 19.
Nice.
Which is crazy to think that my youngest is 19.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had her birthday party over the weekend and hung out with the kids, and Trent's full bore in training. Their winter conditioning. Only one more week left of it because they'll start spring ball. Unfortunately, he'll be held out of that for at least the first 3 weeks until March 11th is when he potentially could be cleared to play in spring ball. So things are going well, though. His last body fat test, gained 8 pounds of muscle, dropped 4 pounds of body fat. So
there you go.
He's working hard.
Even through injury, yeah.
Yeah, he's working hard. He definitely wants to be, somewhere on those special teams this year. Maybe even in the rotation with, the linebacking crew, maybe not the starter, but in the rotation. Obviously said the guys they brought in to the linebacker room are pretty cool dudes. Brought a guy from Iowa State, guy from San Diego State, and I think one more. Can't think.
Yeah, Oregon State. Yeah.
Oregon State, yep. So he said they're pretty cool dudes. So they're getting along well. But the D coordinator said, hey, we're going to rotate 6 guys at linebacker. And so we need 6 guys that can play.
Wow.
So because that's how he likes to do it, So a lot of work ahead for him. A lot of work ahead for the team. This has got to be, and I think I sat here with you last year at this time, Bock, and said the same thing. Like they have to, put this effort in and get better in the off season and want it more. Right. So, and then obviously learning a new defense, it's completely different. It's a 4-2. Should be interesting to watch.
So they're rotating 6 linebackers among the two.
The two.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So and once again, you're gonna have your run guys. So I would say Trent's gonna be more of your, hey, we feel like they're gonna run this down versus, hey, we feel like they're gonna pass, right? Trent's probably going to be more of a run stopper and less of a, pass coverage guy. So that's how you get in that rotation. Is, you get 2 or 3 guys that can, dedicated to the run, and 2 or 3 guys that are dedicated to the, being your best pass coverage guys. So, and they did similar rotation last year. They had quite a few guys, but they really only had. I still don't understand that defense, the 3-3-5. So
yeah,
don't have to worry about
it's
it.
gone
anymore.
now. Yeah,
don't have to worry about it anymore.
Successful enough while it was here until it wasn't.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going on. We got the home show starts Friday, so make sure you come out, and I'm there Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon after my show. So stop out to the home show at the Sand Hills event and see us out there. Just come say hi, and that's it, man. That's what we got for the Euler report.
Well, there you go. Love to hear it. We will take a quick break. We'll be back with Jania's story of Northeast Wrestling. She has over 100 career victories already. It'll be interesting to see what she's thinking about as the wrestling season coming to a conclusion here pretty soon.
Up.
So
Districts already happened and state coming.
There we go. All right, we'll do that coming up next year on Bock The Blackshirt on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2025 Ford F-150 for $199 per month.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1007055. Previous service loader. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 6,800 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 3/31/26. See dealer for details.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to get stronger just around the corner, so you can give everything you've got. Whether you want to crush a few reps before class with our expanded strength equipment or sweat it out on your way home from work. With over 2,800 locations, there's a Planet Fitness close to you, and most are open 24 hours. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Join the club today and get your first month free. Just $1 down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, February 13th.
See club for details.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their contact us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Gentlemen, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Don't be that guy running to the store for flowers and a card on your way home. Let Sartor Heyman Jewelers help you be a hero this Valentine's Day. We have great gifts in store now, and if you spend $129, we'll throw in a free bouquet of roses. Give her what she really wants this year and let us do the rest. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1905. In Lincoln and Grand Island and online at sartorheyman.com.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing. Heating
and electrical.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
A lot of people in the summertime think, gee, I want to build a new home. By the time they go through the process of sitting down, getting the permits, and getting the home started, the home isn't done until January or February.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
I think the best time to start designing your new home is the month of February. Get an early start on it. Sit down, the snow's flying. Let's sit around the table. Let's drop some plans. When we're looking out for a homeowner, we're always keeping their budget in mind. Let's put numbers together and let's get that thing started so that the home's done in summer or fall before school starts. So now is really the time to be contacting us to get an appointment to get the job done.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
If you're tired of the dieting circuit paradox but still want to look, feel, and perform better, you need to get to Nutrition Authority and ask about our nutrition coaching featuring LifeBase. LifeBase takes a complex world of nutrition and makes it simple with real results that last. Stop in to learn more or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
93.7 The Ticket Sports News go now.
This is Rudy Gress IV with your Ticket Sports Update. Around Major League Baseball, pitchers and catchers have officially reported, signaling the start of spring training and the road to opening day. Position players will be arriving shortly as full squad workouts ramp up across Arizona and Florida. It's the first real checkpoint of the season. Early bullpen sessions, live batting practice, and roster battles starting to take shape as teams evaluate depth and rotation spots heading into 2026. On the Nebraska basketball front, the Huskers dropped a tough one last night, falling 80-77 in overtime to Purdue at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nebraska battled back late to force the extra period, but second chance opportunities proved costly. Head coach Fred Hoiberg said after the game, "When you give a team that many extra bullets, it's hard to come out on top." The loss tightens things up in the Big Ten standings as the Huskers continue their push down the stretch of conference play. Looking ahead, Husker softball opens play tomorrow at the Shriners Children's Clearwater Invitational in Clearwater, Florida. Nebraska begins with a 9 a.m. matchup against number 12 LSU on ESPN2, followed by a 3 p.m. game against number 20 Georgia, streaming on ESPN+. In gymnastics, Nia Kraus earned Big Ten Co-Specialist of the Week honors after posting a pair of career-high 9.925 scores on beam and bars at Iowa. Her performance helped Nebraska record multiple season-high team scores. And for all the latest sports news and updates, keep it tuned right here to 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt.
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockovic. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome back to Bock The Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Window World Wednesday with two-time national champion Todd Euler. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now I have Janiyah Story from the Lincoln Northeast High School. Bock, let's tell us something, Bock, that we need to know.
Well, Janiyah is an athlete from Lincoln Northeast High School, like we were saying, just this year achieved her 100th career win, and so is absolutely excited to have both her and Todd Euler in here to kind of talk with it, because we can kind of get into wrestling and where it's headed and where her story is. I don't know how many Nebraska high school women's wrestlers have got 100 career victories.
Quite a few now. It's getting up there. Right?
Yeah,
Do you have some teammates
I do.
that have 100?
What got you into wrestling?
Oh, that's a hard one. I stopped liking basketball. I was like, well, I was my basketball career, I was a bench warmer.
Okay.
And I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to play basketball in high school.
Yeah.
And it's like, and one of the coaches was like, well, if you join, you'll be the only girl on our team. And I was like, okay.
Oh,
wow.
Wrestling, we don't cut people.
Right.
You're either on JV or you're on varsity.
Right.
So
how many girls on the team? Now?
I think we started with like 23 and ended with 12. Maybe?
Yes.
Something
Not
like
for
that.
everybody, right?
Yeah.
Pretty tough practices.
Now, how did Dad take the news when he first found out that you wanted to wrestle?
I don't remember. I think he was just like, I don't want to hear you complaining when you get hurt.
Do you practice on Dre?
Oh, no. My brother's strong.
Well, how has the path gone from when you started to getting 100 career victories? That's quite a milestone. It's a lot of victories. I mean, you have to put a lot of work in to get to that. How have you seen your own game grow over the years?
Well, my freshman year, I started with 7 wins. So I only had 7 wins my freshman year. And then I guess I did a lot of summer wrestling. I tried to. I played flag football, so just like the conditioning really helped because my stamina's terrible. So, yeah.
Well, wrestling is the hardest sport in high school, in my opinion. Maybe in all of sport.
I think mentally it's harder. But
Yeah. Physically.
How is it?
Yeah.
How is
for
it
sure.
for? I know it's different from guys how they train to keep their weight down. Do you do the same thing as guys do, or like wear the trash bags, or because I know back in high school
You can't do that anymore, Terrell. It's outlawed.
I don't know, man.
No, they did. We did it back then.
Yeah.
I get it. I know that's what you saw. but
Steam rooms,
they-
saunas,
they
whatever.
outlawed that stuff.
Bleachers.
now it's illegal. Yeah, like if you get caught like in the sauna before a meet, you can get disqualified.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we have like dissension plans now. So when you start the season, your like trainers will weigh you and like they'll tell you how much you can lose healthily.
Yeah.
And if you try and go below that, they won't
they
let
do,
you.
They do body fat testing, and there's a plan.
Yeah, it's hydration testing.
Yep. So pretty scientific, but you can still skew those numbers a little bit if you know.
Is your
enough about it.
ultimate goal for wrestling is to continue your education with it? Is that one thing you're looking to do with that?
Yes, absolutely.
Any schools trying to talk?
York, Coach Albers.
Nice.
And someone from Oklahoma reached out to me. It was a community college in Potow or something like that. I don't know.
Lincoln Southeast, do they have a women's wrestling?
SEC?
Yeah.
Oh, they do, but I would like to try and go to a
4-year school first. Don't be afraid of the 2-year school.
Yeah.
I went to a 2-year school first, so don't let the 2-year schools kind of scare you away. Sometimes the 2-year school is the best thing for some athletes because then you go bigger and better after those 2 years. So you might have a couple of right now, but after 2 years, you might be the top women's wrestling program in the college.
Yeah.
Bob?
Again, Janai Story joining us here, Lincoln Northeast wrestler. I did want to ask you too, was it, because I'm reading up, want to make sure all the details are right. Were you the first female state qualifier from Northeast?
I was.
That's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So you won state last year?
No, I was the first to qualify for state.
Qualify for state. Hey, you won it yet?
No.
So this year is your
I haven't
goal to
placed
win it?
yet. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Last
my
year,
goal.
what'd you place?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's hard, Terrell.
It's hard.
It's a lot of people.
It is. It's a lot of people.
I've looked at my bracket so far, and it's like, ooh.
So you had districts last weekend.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And how'd you do there?
I placed fourth.
Fourth? All right. So you made it.
Yeah, I did.
Those are watching your kid wrestle is one of the hardest things you can do as a parent.
It absolutely is. It is. It's, it's but like I said, if you put in the work, you can accomplish things that you want. And I think Janai, she's put in quite a bit of work. And then when I do watch her, that's my little girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I know.
And she's a couple times this year they've disqualified her for things that when we wrestled
were legal.
Was all right.
Yeah,
belly
yeah.
to bellies,
Yeah.
suplexes, that's not legal anymore.
Right.
So you get but it's there,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So wrestling it's the toughest sport I've ever did. That's why I didn't do it very long.
Right. Well, and I know with my daughter wrestling, she wrestled 3 years. She graduated last year. I mean, I don't know how you guys are after matches, but like if she won, is the best dad in the world, and if she lost, you just have to stay away from her.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is that how that goes?
I don't want to be getting put in a cradle or none of that. Yeah.
My son also wrestled, but fortunately he seldom lost, so we didn't really have to. And my daughter, kind of same year, her first year was her sophomore year. I think she only won 6 or 7 matches, so she got beat a lot, right? Like you lose a lot, and she took that really well that first year and learned from it. And I just kept saying, you have to learn from the losses. Yeah, you'll get better. You'll learn from this. And she would cry. And girls cry.
That's heartbreaking.
That's one thing I have not done this year is cry over a match.
Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
So you also do flag football?
Yes.
All right.
Not
We need
anymore,
to get you.
but-
We need UNL.
UNL just got their first girl. They signed for flag football.
Girls flag football.
But it won't start for another 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I need to go somewhere with the wrestling team.
Yeah.
My first option was UNL, and then I was like, wait a minute, they don't have a wrestling team.
Right. Yeah.
And my dad, I was talking about like the prices of colleges just to save money, so I don't end up in debt or anything like that.
Sure.
Yeah. Absolutely. You need to take advantage of scholarships like that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, how have you gone from, what was the progress of going from that freshman year? I mean, obviously there's growth that you as you're kind of looking at weight classes and stuff like that. What has been the growth from that tough first year that we're talking about of maybe not winning so much? Did you think about quitting? Did you, what kind of pushed you through that?
I think about quitting every day.
That's a wrestler.
Still.
Yeah. That's a wrestler. You think about
Hey,
quitting every day.
I thought about quitting football every day one time. So it doesn't. Them are the things we go through as athletes. That some days we don't feel like doing certain things, but you have to do it. So it's not like like we're gonna sit here and fuss about it for an hour, then we're gonna do it the next hour. So
the next day.
And plus, you might, if you quit, then you might be kicking yourself in the butt later on down the road, wishing that
Absolutely.
you would have stuck with it. I've done that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Thinking of things I could have stuck with and quit. That's not a good way to. You got to give it a chance sometimes.
Sometimes or see for me, I got kicked out the football team 3 straight years in high school, so I didn't really get it right to my senior year.
Right.
So things like that. And I was more of a comedian on the sidelines. That's why I mean it wasn't nothing wrong with my playing style. It was just when I go off the field, I get bored, so I have to mess with some guys.
Talking to the cheerleaders?
Yeah, talking to the cheerleaders, eating French fries, blowing kisses at women on the sideline, like different things like that.
Oh,
so
Terrell, I can see that.
waving, hey, how you doing?
So your first year wrestling ever What year was that? Was it your freshman year?
It was my freshman year.
First ever. Like,
Yeah.
You never done it before.
I had nope.
No idea.
Nope.
Didn't know what a half Nelson was.
Nope.
Right. Didn't know what a double leg was.
No. I knew what slumming people was.
Slamming people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not legal. Right. It's not legal. So yeah. So that process of and how many girls were on the team that year? Not very many.
Two.
Was it
Two.
two?
Wait, me, Kira, Ray. I'm trying to think. It was not many at all.
Wow.
It I think it started as like maybe 5 or 6, and it got down to 1. It was me and Kira, or no, 2. So me and Kira.
Yeah. So learn like the coach. Who's your coach?
Erbauer. Now or my freshman year?
Well, freshman.
It was Castillo.
Castillo. And he did a pretty good job of teaching you guys that stuff.
Yeah, I can't remember if we had a girls coach or not because
You didn't.
no, Castillo. I was in the concessions, and that's how he's like, "Come wrestle."
Come wrestle.
He's like, "You can play basketball or wrestle." I was like, and he was like, "You can't do both." I was like, "Okay, I'll wrestle."
So yeah, so that's such an awesome story, and then to go on and win 100 matches in your career now, that's kind of unthinkable that you didn't even know what a double leg was.
Yeah.
Your freshman year in high school, right? My daughter just fell short. She got injured her junior year. She fell short of 100 wins, just barely. But she broke her hand in her junior year, missed 8 weeks, which was pretty much the whole season, right? So where did the kind of when did it start becoming easier for you? I know it's not easy ever, but I know there's that turning point from I don't know what the heck I'm doing to okay, I at least know how to defend this, or I know how to, I'm in this same situation.
So I think I became better. I feel like I was always strong, so doing things were easier. But I got probably like where my mindset was there was probably my junior
year.
Going into my junior year, I was like, I got this. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Awesome.
So
So who's the best wrestler you've wrestled?
Sophia Hogmeyer. That girl is
From
Millard West.
Millard West.
Yeah, we're friends. We're good friends.
Good friends.
But she right now is like 42-1.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Or something like that. But she is strong. I'll tell you, actually, the match at Districts, we shook hands, and she just stayed there, and I didn't know what to do. I literally did not know what to do. I was like, if I move, you're gonna ankle pick me. I know it's gonna come. But
So she tried to intimidate you at the beginning.
basically, she's intimidating herself.
Just
Part of the
watching
game.
that little girl wrestle. I'm not so sure there's a whole lot of boys in her weight class. She's really good. She's technical. She's been taught really, really well. And she's if you watch her wrestle, you can see that she's been working,
Well, and I think the evolution of high school girls wrestling, from what I've seen over the, watching my daughter wrestle for 3 years, and now this, the 4th year I've been kind of following it. I'm a huge girls wrestling fan. It practically saved my daughter's life because when she went from 190 pounds, she wrestled 145.
I went from 110 my freshman year to 140, 135.
Yeah, so you got.
Yeah, I got
That's
chunky
awesome.
too, though.
So, but now these girls, like, there's a lot of them have been wrestling since they were little now.
Yes.
So it's a big difference of technicians. You're starting to see, like, okay, that girl definitely has wrestled before her freshman year. Like, and it gets pretty entertaining. I think a lot of the matches, I was telling these guys off the air, like, no girl's really ever out of a match sometimes because of the strength levels. There's not very many. They're all similar strength unless you have the one or two that are just kind of different, right? And then there's girls that have probably no like my daughter had no reason to be on the mat her freshman year or her sophomore year, but she was learning and got stronger. And then we got in the weight room, and it's an awesome process, and can't say kudos enough for sticking it out, because I wrestled in high school. It's hard.
Gotta thank my coaches. Erbauer is like probably the best coach I've had. Oh, I'll shout him out. He's great.
And how long's he been the head coach there?
He's been my coach for 2 years,
2 years.
now. Yes.
He's got more girls out, and you guys are. How many did you qualify for state?
2.
2.
Samara, she's a first year junior, but
Okay.
she's cross country, and man, that girl is.
She's got a gas tank.
Strong.
She got a gas tank.
Yes.
If you're cross country, you gotta have a gas tank. So
Let's go to break, man. And when we come back, we'll talk more with Janaya story when we come back. Lincoln Northeast High School wrestler. 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and right now at Koppel, we are offering big discounts on all of our inventory. 2026 GMC Terrains are leasing at $279 per month, or buy for $27,690. 2026 Canyon is leasing for $269, or buy for $40,980. Also, right now, all new Equinox EVs and all half-ton trucks are starting at $12,000 off MSRP. These are just a few examples of some of the aggressive pricing going on right now at Koppel. Please stop on in or check us out at koppelcars.com. All leases with $2,500 down with a roof credit.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket immediately after every Nebraska men's basketball game for 1 hour of post-game recap. The Nebraska Basketball Postgame Show is sponsored by Union Bank and Trust, John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical, Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, and the Lincoln Airport on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hey fellas, let's take a quick time out here. February is American Heart Month, and listen, men are the worst at getting checked out. We'll watch every stat in the league, but ignore the most important one. That's our own heart health. So here's the play. Talk to your doctor about scheduling a quick heart screening at Advanced Medical Imaging. It's fast, it's easy, and it could save your life. Your family needs you around a lot more than your fantasy team does. Make the call, get the checkup, take care of your heart at Advanced Medical Imaging.
Here's Stacy from Petal Creations.
Ordering flowers is intimidating if you don't know what you're doing.
Petal Creations experts care about designing a bouquet that conveys your special message from the heart.
You deserve to have a personal florist that you can depend on, who can take your message, turn it into a bouquet, and deliver it in a timely manner. And the rest is up to you.
Petal Creations in the Edgewood Shopping Center or at petalcreations.com.
So give us a call. We've got you.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Husker Nation, get ready for some Monday morning madness. Spend your President's Day with the Huskers this Monday with an 11 a.m. matchup against the number 15 Iowa Hawkeyes right here in Lincoln. The Huskers only have 2 games left at home, so now is the time to watch them in person before they head to the Big Ten tournament next month. Tickets are still available for this can't-miss morning matchup, but don't wait. Lock in seats today at huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Bundle up, bring your crew, and make this winter one for the books with Bock Fest on Saturday, February 21st at Beer House. Enjoy winter brews that will tangle with your taste buds, polka dancing, games like Hammerschlagen and Stein Stamina, and more. Bock beer will be flowing and sausages and pretzels will be available for purchase. Doors open at 11 a.m. and the party goes outside until 6 p.m. before moving inside. VIP tickets are $75, but just $10 gets you in the door. Buy your tickets today at beerhousene.com for Bockfest on Saturday, February 21st.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
You're listening to Bock in the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Bock in the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. We are powered
by
Bauer
Infrastructure,
Bauer
Underground,
Brad
Excavating.
Shout out to the Bauer crews out there working hard throughout the Lincoln, Omaha area. We have Janiyah Stories in the building today with us. Lincoln Northeast women's wrestling team right now. You got your pops in here, You got a younger brother. He plays football at Lincoln High and basketball. How's things going with him?
Well, I don't know. Yesterday they got a win, and I think that the team's kind of they're I think they're fairly new coaches, so maybe they got a little work to do. But football season was good for him. He was averaging quite a bit of yards. I just forgot how many he was as a sophomore. So, and he's lettered in both sports. Awesome. So that's a good thing. And but like I said, they played pretty good last night, and he plays on varsity too. So we just have to see. He's got a few more years to go, a couple more years. So we'll see how that works out. You can't really judge anything right now, just like when she started wrestling,
Yeah.
You got to give him a chance to
get a grasp of it.
Yeah, and filling out the team, and that's the biggest part of any sport where it's team is what makes a good team is teamwork.
Absolutely. So do you got a signature move?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to give it away, or you just wait till state's over? So no, everybody knows what it is by this time of the season, right?
I guess, but it's a double.
Double.
Yeah, those are the moves that I get called for a lot.
Yeah.
When you say get called for, what's called for?
We're gonna I get a.
She dumps it. It's a little. She takes it a little too high and dumps it.
I get
It's a slam.
So they call it illegal. Like at Bell East, I picked up this girl. It wasn't illegal, but she landed and twisted wrong, and he gave me the points for it. And then he checked on her, and then he took the points away. And then she won that match because it was a medical forfeit.
Medical forfeit. Yeah. So power double.
Sound like Debo out there.
You going in, you're picking it up, you're dumping it. You got to learn to lay them down.
Sometimes your adrenaline is just there so much that
you can't slam them.
Can't.
Bro. I know. I get it. So once you get them down, what are you working on top?
A power half.
Yeah.
Or if they're a fairly new wrestler, I just let them up and
Take them down. Yeah. Well, especially now with the 3-point takedown and one escape, it's a little easier to get that tech fall, right?
Mhm.
You have quite a few tech falls, or
I got one at districts.
you did? All
I
right.
did.
It's fun.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional, but it happened.
So now you're in the down position, period 2, you lost or you won the toss, or they won the toss. They defer, you take down. Do you take down often or not?
Yeah, I try to. I don't like to shoot though. I can't lie to you. I don't, because I always feel like I'm gonna get stuck under and not be able to get up. And when someone's hips are on you, you cannot get up. It's so hard.
Yeah. So my daughter, we never chose down. Well, we did choose down her first 2 years, but we figured out that she's not very good at getting out from the down position. So we just said, we're going to go both up. Well, because she was a really good double leg. She'd get in deep and usually not have a problem with double legs, but getting up from the bottom, I found that in girls wrestling, they tend to have a harder time getting off the bottom than in boys wrestling. Don't know why that is. I don't know if it's the upper body strength is different, with the weight. You know what I mean? So you're wrestling what, 135?
Yeah.
So there's boys that wrestle 135, right? But the boys that wrestle 135 are probably a lot stronger than you. Right?
Yeah.
So when you have the same amount of weight, I always it baffled me watching all the girls wrestling that these girls couldn't get out, right?
Right.
Like, can you watch boys get out pretty quickly a lot of times, especially if you're watching college. And college is a whole different thing.
Yes.
So you definitely want to wrestle in college.
Yes.
And that's the hardest thing you can possibly do in the world.
Yes.
Okay, good. And you're up for the challenge. That's awesome.
Do you have that? What kind of demeanor do you have on the mat? Are you mad? Or are you just trying to figure them out?
Ooh.
Do you go up there with that destroyer attitude?
I go up there with the. Oh, that's a hard one. I try to go up there with not a mad attitude, but I'm ready to rumble.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You ever give them the stink eye?
No.
But
do you feel like you learned, obviously having gone to state, do you feel like that helped you in what you're going to do this year preparing for state?
Yeah. Yes and no. Sometimes you just get caught in things. It happens. So that's what happened to me last year at state. I got caught in a head throw and I lost my. So
it's different though than wrestling at a high school. You go out on that big. It's
loud.
Huge. It's loud. Unfortunately, my daughter was ranked number 4 at her weight division last year in Class B, and the first girl she wrestled should have not had a problem with her. Ended up losing 4-1. She didn't take one shot the whole time. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, she normally will take 10 shots in a match. She didn't take one shot and lost 4-1, and then got pinned in the second match, and she was done. And the girl that she actually had pinned twice ended up in the finals.
Wow.
And that was her first time at state. And it was just like,
goes by
she's
quick.
like, oh, that didn't affect me. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It's just different. Like, you feel kind of that weight of the crowd and expectations on you, especially the first year. I think hopefully for you this year, you'll be a little more loose and be like, all right, I've been here before. I've done that.
Yes, I
right.
hope
So
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When your daughter was wrestling, did she look at her bracket?
Yes.
That was probably my biggest issue. I look at their bracket and I see their numbers and I'm like, oh god. And then I don't shoot. I don't do anything because I'm like,
Psych
they're gonna
yourself out.
Yeah, basically.
And I think too, like, yeah, I was a bracket looker myself, but like I didn't lose very many matches. So that was really so I always want to kind of know what I got, what I'm going up against. And so yeah, we looked at I don't think it's so different with girls wrestling because you just like some of these girls out west have some really good records, and then she'd go out there and pin them all, and you'd be like, okay, that person only had 2 losses. Like, you know, they haven't been wrestling a lot of great competition. So the record doesn't really show a lot. And that was the thing. She had 2 girls that she never wrestled before. And so she just kind of went, you know, had it been the girl that she'd pinned twice that went to the finals on the same side of the bracket as her, probably wins that match, that first match, because she would have been a little more confident in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at brackets. I've heard both ways. Battle Creek Wrestling's been really good. And there's that coach at Battle Creek for the boys. They won state 2 years in a row. As a team, that coach doesn't let them look at the brackets. Like, you got to wrestle. Whoever it is, you got to go wrestle them. It doesn't matter what their record is.
You're gonna know right away.
You know,
when you
so
start wrestling.
he coaches that on the boys' side. The girls' side, they don't teach that. Maybe that's it's an interesting concept to not. I'm like, well, I want to know who I'm wrestling. It's like showing up to a football game and you're like, you don't know who you're playing, right?
Well,
like,
Is it pretty tough to get tape or like scouting for somebody?
Well, you don't really scout in wrestling too much.
What's that?
Like prepare for a specific opponent.
Like
watch opponents,
study their moves.
You can't really
see what their weaknesses are and what's your strong point for them.
You can watch like the match.
Yeah.
You know, if you're wrestling over here in this, because you wrestle at the same time most of the time. Your weight division goes at about the same time. So, you know, if you're wrestling here, the girl you're going to wrestle next is wrestling over here. So you can't really watch that.
Or in some cases, if you've wrestled this person before and you have film, then you watch your film again.
Yeah. But it's not like a scouting report.
They call it recon.
Recon. Yeah.
All right. Well, we thank you for coming, man. We do thank you for coming. Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, Janiyah, for coming. We want to hear more of your story when you come back from state. We'll try to get you back on later on in the month to see how things go. Good luck to your school, Lincoln Northeast. Who's your coach?
Rockets.
Austin Erbauer.
All right, Coach
All right,
Austin.
Go get him.
Erbauer. Oh, and Jess.
And Jess.
You want to give a shout out to the people at y'all school?
Yeah.
Yeah, my coaches.
All right.
There you go.
That's it.
My counselor, Miss Plackey. My teammates.
Yeah.
Boyd. And everyone who's been there to support me.
Awesome.
All right.
Good luck.
You can add 93.7 the ticket to it now.
We'll be supporting
93.7 the ticket, Bock the Blackshirt. We'll be right back. Last segment coming up.
Tired of your furnace running overtime this winter? Let Heartland of Nebraska Windows save the day. Upgrade to stunning, energy-saving triple-pane vinyl windows installed by their team of experts. Every window comes with a lifetime warranty on everything, all for a price you can actually afford. Free estimates, flawless replacements, and peace of mind from a family-owned business you can trust. Don't wait. Call Heartland of Nebraska Windows at 402-430-3852 or visit heartlandofnebraskawindows.com today. Husker Nation, get ready for some Monday morning madness. Spend your President's Day with the Huskers this Monday with an 11 a.m. matchup against the number 15 Iowa Hawkeyes right here in Lincoln. The Huskers only have 2 games left at home, so now is the time to watch them in person before they head to the Big Ten tournament next month. Tickets are still available for this can't-miss morning matchup, but don't wait. Lock in seats today at huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red. Hey fellas, let's take a quick time out here. February is American Heart Month, and listen, men are the worst at getting checked out. We'll watch every stat in the league, but ignore the most important one. That's our own heart health. So here's the play. Talk to your doctor about scheduling a quick heart screening at Advanced Medical Imaging. It's fast, it's easy, and it could save your life. Your family needs you around a lot more than your fantasy team does. Make the call, get the checkup, take care of your heart at Advanced Medical Imaging. Bundle up, bring your crew, and make this winter one for the books with Bock Fest on Saturday, February 21st at Beer House. Enjoy winter brews that will tangle with your taste buds, polka dancing, games like Hammerschlagen and Stein Stamina, and more. Bock beer will be flowing and sausages and pretzels will be available for purchase. Doors open at 11 a.m. and the party goes outside until 6 p.m. before moving inside. VIP tickets are $75, but just $10 gets you in the door. Buy your tickets today at beerhousene.com for Bock Fest on Saturday, February 21st.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and light winds. An afternoon high around 53. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies, calm winds, overnight low around 33. And tomorrow, we'll see partly sunny skies return with light winds. An afternoon high near 57. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Here's Stacy from Petal Creations.
Ordering flowers is intimidating if you don't know what you're doing.
Petal Creations experts care about designing a bouquet that conveys your special message from the heart.
You deserve to have a personal florist that you can depend on, who can take your message, turn it into a bouquet, and deliver it in a timely manner. And the rest is up to you.
Petal Creations in the Edgewood Shopping Center or at petalcreations.com.
So give us a call. We've got you.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all. 1732 O Street, family owned and operated, always the best value.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating,
and Electrical.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt on air and online at theticketfm.com.
I'll take it, somebody. Welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket. This is Bock in the Black Shirt here with two-time national title Todd Euler in effect here. What kind of horn was that? That was like a clown nose horn. Bach, what you got, Bach? My phone's dead. I didn't write the stuff down that I needed for this one, but it's okay.
Well, we do know a few Huskers invited to the NFL Combine. Official list of players going to the NFL Combine this year is 319 prospects, two of which coming from Nebraska. You could probably guess one of them being Emmett Johnson at running back. The other is defensive back Deshaun Singleton, making it for the process of going to NFL, of going to the Combine. So that's a huge deal. Obviously, anybody
That's it.
That's it.
Only two players?
Two players.
Oh,
Sierra
my
Wright,
God.
certainly a name that's been kind of moving his way up the last couple of, through this his post-career, having played in two of those kind of post-career bowls, including the Senior Bowl there, got an invite there at the end, but apparently not enough yet to make it to the NFL Combine. About 85% of the draftees over the last 6 drafts have gone to the NFL Combine. So it doesn't mean you can't do it. You just have to show it on pro day. And then maybe someone will take advantage or take a chance on you.
Yeah, I thought we would have more than that, at least 4 or 5 guys. If you, well, I mean, you got to think about guys like Javen Wright probably invite. Well,
he's too old.
You probably
I
think,
there's an age- I think
Rocco
there's an age gap.
Rocco Spindler. You would probably thought he would have got an invite.
Yeah, but maybe they don't want to know his 40 time.
Yeah, well,
I don't think he was very fast in the 40.
When does
I
the
mean,
combine
when
days,
does an
Bob?
offensive lineman have to run 40 yards?
Let me double check that here.
Isn't it usually March, April?
It's looks like it'll take place in Indy from February 23rd to March 2nd.
Dang, that's coming up.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Yeah, when I went, we had probably, we had a lot of people there. Me, Booker.
Can you pull up the 225-pound bench press? See how many?
Sure.
Where would 20 land me on the chart?
How many you got?
I got 20.
20 for fullbacks or the whole thing?
For the whole thing.
You probably be 100.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be. What
You
would
got
be too
guys
bad
doing
from
it
last year?
30 times,
Yeah, I know that.
35.
My most ever is 36.
Yeah.
But
The
I also
official
weigh-
record was 49 in 2011.
Good
Let's see what that was.
My goodness. That's like that dude could curl 225 pretty easy for quite a few reps, I think. He can bench press it 49 times.
So the top last year was 32 by tight end from Alabama. Trying to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Too many.
You would have been tied for 15th with 20 with NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year Carson Schlesinger. So maybe, maybe been Rookie of the Year.
So AD and I were talking this morning when I was in because he put out a post, about his birthday and that he had this silent goal of doing 315 on bench. And so I had to stop in and talk to him after the show because I'm like, bro, I was so scared watching that video. I was like, man, I hope he doesn't get hurt because he just had back surgery not too long ago too. He had a minor back surgery versus what I had. I actually went through 2 of those surgeries before this one. And, I've been trying to counsel him a little bit. He did 315 for one.
Yeah.
But I was reading his post and there was a picture / video. And then I seen I had this goal for 315. I'm like, okay, now I got to wait for the video to get to him to do it. And he did it. But I said, well, I did 20. I wonder, he goes, yeah, I think you could, you still look like you could play. And I'm like, yeah, maybe 20 for, but the 7.2 40 and the 12-second pro agility probably won't get me anywhere on that list. Pretty slow.
Yeah, I'm not a weightlifter. I've been done with weights for over 25 years.
Yeah, I've been doing all body weight for the last couple of years. I mean, some dumbbells. I haven't barbell benched in forever. I was still able to put 20 up, which put me 15th on the list.
Yeah.
Out of 300 people.
I'm not sure if everybody does it, but yeah.
What the heck?
Give me a dipping bar.
Yeah.
I just do a dip bar. I love dips.
Oh no, man.
I love dips. I used to put weights on like 45
I've
pounds.
done that too. Yeah.
And do it. Yeah. That was
I am not a shoulder guy.
Yeah.
Like anytime I got to do like shoulder press or anything that gets my traps, I don't like it. I like chest. Let's bench press till we die.
If we die, we die.
Yeah.
Or anything else, Bob?
I was just trying to look through some of the other combine stuff. A few we've got some. Texas A&M's got 13 invites. Looks like Alabama's got 14. Another double-digit year for Ohio State. Oregon's got 9. So kind of interesting again to kind of see where Nebraska
Just
ranks
means
among
we
the
didn't
shuffle.
lose any of our talent.
That's
Or not
right.
much of it.
That's
Everybody
right.
else lost a bunch of their talent. We don't have to reload, right? Because we were a young team.
Yes.
I'm just looking at it, trying to find all the positive guys.
Well, it certainly would be nice to have Emmett Johnson and Deshaun Singleton back. But that's not going to happen. Other news in college football, Missouri Athletics is selling corporate naming rights to Memorial Stadium. If the university finds a buyer, it will remove the name Memorial from the stadium.
Ooh, I'll bet you how much that costs. Todd, you remember when we was talking about Kurt Segnetti selling those headsets?
Mm-hmm.
You know how much they sold for?
No.
$112,000.
$112,000?
That's right. Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
It's very ridiculous, but
Why?
somebody did it.
I guess if you just got $112,000 burning in your pocket, and you're like, cool.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, what do you?
That's
This
not
day
the life
could be.
I live.
Would you think this day could come where Nebraska eventually removes Memorial from the name, sells it off? I mean, there's too much history there. You think, or no?
No, I could see it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do anything for money.
This day and age.
You got
Yeah.
You got to.
For the love
Make it
of
Window World
money.
Stadium.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
have to talk to
What?
my brother.
What's
Make
that?
it Window World Stadium.
Whatever.
Got a nice ring to it.
You got the money for it?
No, I don't really got the money for that.
Yeah.
We better get the entire university contract of Windows forever.
A couple other notes from college football. The Game Above Sports Bowl, formerly known as the Motor City Bowl, is folding. Sources told On3 the cancellation of the Game Above Sports Bowl ends a 29-year bull run at Detroit's Ford Field and the Pontiac Silverdome. And it's the third bowl game to be canceled in the past year. The Detroit Bowl is also the third bowl, along with the LA Bowl and the Bahamas Bowl. Of course, this is a tie-in to the Big Ten. This is the one where the Big Ten would play the MAC team. So kind of interesting to see some bowl games go by the wayside. Usually are replaced by other bowl games. So we'll see if that kind of happens.
I don't know if those was great.
The Window
Bowl
World
games. I mean, when you
There
talk
you go.
about when you talk about going to Detroit and
Yeah.
Playing a MAC team.
yeah, playing a MAC team, especially in December, not great.
No, not
I
fun.
mean, you can't practice outside. You're not going to play outside. So you know, it's a neutral site game.
Another news, North Dakota State is going to petition an immediate college football playoff FBS postseason for immediate college football playoff and FBS postseason access. They'll challenge a longstanding rule that bars new FBS programs from competing for championships for the first 2 years. Of course, they're going to join the Mountain West in July, and they tend to argue that bylaw is outdated. Crafted before the transfer portal allowed programs to rapidly upgrade rosters and accelerate competitive timelines. Very interesting. North Dakota State enters the FBS as the most dominant program in FCS modern history, having won 10 of the last 15 national titles there. The Bisons are 9-5 all-time against FBS opponents, including 5 wins over power conference teams. Should North Dakota State be immediately eligible for the playoffs? I always thought that rule was strange.
That is.
Why wouldn't it?
Yeah. Why
You know,
would
you got to have a what? I think it's a 2 year.
2 years? Yeah, that's
2 years. You have to sit out.
No, let them go.
James Madison went through the same thing when we seen that.
Yeah. That was a big argument with them.
Definitely outdated. Get rid of it. The NCAA is pretty much becoming outdated at this point with NIL and all the other stuff going on.
It's having a hard time.
We could do without them too.
Commissioner.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm 100% for it. I have been for a while.
Commissioner Nick Saban.
There you go. That could be one. One final note for college football. An opponent that Nebraska has coming up this year has now found their defensive coordinator. Illinois has hired Bobby Hawk. Hawk has joined Illinois as Brett Bielema's defensive coordinator. That was announced Monday. He's 61. He retired as the Montana Grizzlies coach after 2 remarkable runs, first from 2003 to 2009 and second from 2018 to 2015. But he was retired for all of 5 days, apparently getting ready for the move to Illinois as the defensive coordinator.
Where was he before?
Montana.
Head coach.
I thought you said 2015, 2025.
Yeah, I might have said that. Yeah, 2018 and 2025.
Yeah, 25. All right. Nice retirement.
Yeah.
Hopefully he had a big party. Now you can have another one when he retires again.
All righty. Thank you guys for listening to Bock the Blackshirt. Especially thank Todd Euler for coming in for Window World Wednesday here on the ticket. Up next, Jay and Austin, old school. 93.7 the ticket. We'll be right back.
Bundle up, bring your crew, and make this winter one for the books with Bachfest on Saturday, February 21st at Beer House. Enjoy winter brews that will tangle with your taste buds, polka dancing, games like Hammerschlagen and Stein Stamina, and more. Bach beer will be flowing, and sausages and pretzels will be available for purchase. Doors open at 11 a.m. and the party goes outside until 6 p.m. before moving inside. VIP tickets are $75, but just $10